Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this flawless looking face. Looks like there's a filter on it already, but there isn't. I'm going to show you guys how to do this without looking fake or cakey. So yeah, if you want to learn how to do this, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start by using my Laura Mercier face primer in Radiance. I'm just going to be setting that all over my face. Make sure it's in my face. So I like to use primers that are more like a moisturizer. I don't like to use, just because I have dry skin. This tutorial is a little bit more for dry skin, but not necessarily. You can always tweak little things here and there. Okay, so you just let that sit a little bit, dry, make sure it's dry everywhere. Now I'm going to go into my foundation, which is the Matte Velvet Foundation by Makeup Forever. You don't want to put too much foundation because we're going to do some different stuff today, okay? You don't need to do anything full coverage. So light layer of foundation is good. Because you still want your skin to look like skin. Not look like all cakey, because it's not what it is today. Not today. Okay, and now we're gonna get into the contouring. So I'm gonna use a different colored foundation. It's just gonna be a little darker. Okay, and I'm gonna use a little concealer brush. Looks like this. Just because I don't like to be so dark. Like my contour to be really dark, like a couple of shades darker than my skin. Okay, and for my nose, I'm gonna slow down. I don't normally contour my nose, so this is like a perfect method for me. I don't normally do it. I do it with powders. What I love about this brush is like really dense, but it helps you create how you want. It doesn't get it everywhere. Okay, and the reason I'm using the ELCIE sponge is because the pointy part right there. See, I just put the rest of that foundation on there, and now I'm just gonna melt that into my skin. So if you see, I'm pressing it in to the skin. Don't worry about if it gets everywhere or something you don't want. We're gonna go back, correct that. Okay, press into the skin, like really press it in. Bringing it down. Now I'm using whatever's left of foundation. Make sure it's all blending. together, pressing it in together. You don't want any lines or anything. Okay. And for the nose, just make sure you're patting. Blending. Okay, so as long as your skin still feels like skin, not tacky or anything. And now we're gonna conceal, and I'm gonna use the Shape Tape in light medium. Nothing too light. Okay, so you do wanna do that. Okay. Now, down the bridge of my nose. There. Okay, and I'm going to use the other clean side of the Beauty Blender. You're just going to blend that product in the same direction you applied that concealer. Okay, like that. And I love this Beauty Blender because it really helps me get that product in on the side of my nose. I'm just gonna apply it back with where I put the foundation and like blend those two together. I don't want any lines. Okay, so you see how it looks seamless. And go back. Other side, do the same thing. And I love to contour before I highlight. The highlight is more pronounced. As you can see, it's more pronounced, it looks cleaner. It doesn't look like a bunch of lines of contouring, you know? And I always do the bridge of the nose last. Always. And with this, the forehead part, I don't go too high up because then that'll erase the contour. Just try to stay where I'm at. And push into the skin. Push into the skin. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with my powder contour. I'm gonna be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Mine's a little beat up because I use this all the time. Okay, and I'm gonna be using a flat contour brush by Dose of Colors. Okay. And I'm gonna define my contour there. Just press it in. And when I contour, I try to just tap. Okay. Tapping motions. And I start from where the ear is, there, see? Like that. And just blend it in. Same for this side. And it's okay if it's harsh right now. That's where I'm going to be showing you guys the buffing technique. And how you're going to melt everything seamlessly together. So right now we're just blending everything in together. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab a little angle shader brush like this, and I'm gonna contour my nose with it. Okay, and I don't really contour my nose, so I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. Now I'm going to use my translucent setting powder under my eyes. I'm just trying to match my contour a little bit. Just clean it up a little. I don't want too much setting powder on my blender. Okay. And clean up that contour just a little bit. Nothing too much. Okay. And I'm gonna do the bridge of my nose. Now I'm gonna go in with my ELCIE F8 brush. I'm just gonna start to buff that away. I'm gonna leave my nose though, my nose contour. And around my eyes, I'm buffing, but at the same time I am patting it in. Okay. Same for the forehead, patting but buffing in at the same time. I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu. I'm gonna use my setting spray, which is the Mario Badescu, whatever. Badescu. I'm gonna use my setting spray. I'm gonna spray in my beauty blender. Okay, wait a little second and pat that right under my eye. Okay. Not too crazy, just patting it, really locking in that powder. Okay. You don't want the blender to be too wet. Okay, lock it in, pat it in. And I'm going to use the Soft Ochre by MAC. Just going to use my finger to apply this. Okay. My nails are too long, so I'm just gonna go in with a little eyeshadow brush, looks like this, and blend that out. Now I'm gonna go into my favorite palette, ELCIE. I'm just gonna go into blank start. I'm gonna use my Morphe 504 brush, which is a round fluffy brush. Just gonna apply that everywhere on my lid. Okay, I'm gonna go into Soft Brown by MAC. And I'm gonna be using E1 by MAC. Which is just a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna be just putting it there on my crease. And now I'm going to use my fluffy brush and I'm going to blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. Next eye. Okay, now I'm going to go into Saddle by MAC. And I'm going to be using the Morphe 506 brush, which looks like this. Okay. And I'm just gonna act like I'm doing a wing liner. This eyeshadow like a V effect. You're softly just going to blend that into the other shade. Softly, softly. Don't go too hard with the brush. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to go into the shade Embark by MAC, which is a brown shade like this. Using the same brush. And I'm just going to apply that right there. Don't go too hard. If you want to darken, just apply more. Shadow, little by little, build it up. But you're really just staying in the outer corner. Like you're making a soft wing liner. See, and it should start looking something like this. And I'm just building up the color right now. Simply. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into Smoked Out in the Minimalist palette. Okay, and I'm just gonna go over that slowly, touching my eyelash line slowly. Nothing too crazy because we're not trying to make it too dark. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into the small little pencil brush by ELCIE. It is the E5 brush, something like this. Let's see. I'm gonna go into Saddle by MAC. I'm gonna use it on my waterline, connecting it to the other eyeshadow that I had applied. This brush really is the best pencil brush I've ever used. I've always had a hard time with the pencil brushes because they've always been small but really dense. This one's dense but like perfect, like, because you need it to be a little dense to get the color on there, but you need to be able to smudge it out also. And I really enjoy this brush. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into Embark. I'm gonna apply that at the outer corner, the tip of the brush, just at the outer corner. Okay, and now I'm going to go back and buff out my nose area and pat in the product. Okay. And now you can use eyeliner on your eyes, on your waterline, or not. I like not to use eyeliner with this look. And now I'm going to go in with one of my favorite mascaras. I'm just going to hit my eyelashes with it. You can apply falsies or just use your regular lashes like I am. And as always, if you get that mascara on your lid, just let it dry. It'll flake off. Just let it dry, don't touch it. And I'm gonna go into Fuego Highlight by Dose of Colors, which looks like this. It's like a golden highlight. And I'm gonna go in using my Morphe Y14 brush, one of my favorite brushes. And I'm just gonna go on your cheekbone. And I always apply highlighter before I would blush. Always. Like I said, it's like part of the buffing technique. Kind of don't want to leave any lines, or you want to blend everything in together. There you want everything, because throughout the day everything starts to melt into the skin, and you want it to, you don't want the contour to be way darker than everything else, you know? And I know the intense highlight is in, but I don't know about you guys. I don't think it's that flattering in person to be that much highlighted. Now I'm going to use my Morphe Y6 brush, which is a flatter face brush, which this is where the buffing is going to start. And I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match face powder. And I'm using this face powder because you want face powder that's not like too full coverage like the MAC ones or anything. I mean, the MAC ones, they have the light ones, the ones that go on kind of translucent, which those are perfectly fine. You can use those for the buffing technique. And yeah, you want to use like a powdered foundation for this, okay? Alright, so I have some product on my brush now, and this is what you're going to start to do. Start to press and buff the product in. Don't be afraid if you're getting it on. You're going to get it everywhere, okay? Just buffing it in to the skin, and you're gonna start the buffing motion. And if you pay attention, you can still see the highlight coming through. Okay? And this side looks like if it has a filter already, and we're just literally on camera. You guys are seeing this for yourself. Okay? And this side, you can see all the contour, you can see the imperfections in my face. And this side, it looks like I have a filter on the camera. Okay? You guys are seeing it for yourself. Okay? And now we're gonna do the other side. You're gonna press on the powder, put it on everywhere. Then you're gonna start the buffing. And believe me, it does, you might think like, oh, my contour is gonna move. Your contour is not going to move. It will not move. Like, this is the way I keep my makeup on for hours. And this is the trick. Okay, if you pay attention, look how blended that is. So blended, so nice. Looks like I already have a filter on, and I don't. Looks like it's already been edited, and it's not. And now for lips, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 5C. Okay. Now I'm going to use my favorite gloss, which is the Hourglass Truth Lip Gloss. Looks like this. Has like little rose gold particles if you really look close up. Now I'm going to apply it at the center of my lips. Okay, and now I'm going to set my makeup. Because you don't want to look like a powdered face either. I'm just going to set it. Okay, and that concludes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys find this very useful and that you guys try it out. If you guys do, comment down below, let me know how you guys like it. And yeah, follow me on all my social media pages. Let's chat, let's be friends, girl. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.